Welcome to Better English.
Speak English with confidence.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Better English. My name is David, and I'm very happy that you are here with us today. If this is your first time listening to our podcast, welcome. And if you listen to us often, welcome back. It really means a lot to us that you are here. This podcast is called Better English. Here, we help you practice English through calm and easy conversations. We don't rush. We don't try to sound perfect. We speak slowly and clearly so you can relax and listen. You don't need to understand every word you hear. That is not the goal. The goal is to feel comfortable with English, little by little, step by step.
Hi, everyone. I'm Grace. Thank you so much for listening today. We know that your time is important, and we truly appreciate that you chose to spend it with us. Many people who listen to this podcast are very busy. They work, they study, they take care of family, and still they try to learn English. That is not easy. So if you are listening right now, we want you to know that this already matters. Just being here is already a good step.
This podcast is for people who want to feel more confident in English. Not perfect, just confident enough to listen, understand, and speak without fear. Many people feel stress when they think about English. They think about grammar rules. They think about mistakes. They think about speaking and feeling embarrassed. But here, there is no pressure. This is a safe space. You can listen quietly. You can listen many times. You can take your time.
Yes, learning English does not need to be stressful all the time. It can be calm, it can be gentle, it can be part of your normal day. You can listen while walking, you can listen while resting, you can listen while doing simple things at home. And slowly, English becomes more familiar.
Today's episode has a very important topic. The title is, "It's not too late to change your life." This sentence sounds simple, but it carries a lot of feeling. Many people hear this sentence and feel something inside. Sometimes hope, sometimes sadness, sometimes fear.
Many people think about this topic quietly. They don't always talk about it with others, but the thoughts are there. They come late at night or when life feels quiet. People look at their life and ask questions. Am I where I should be? Did I choose the right path? Is it too late for me to change?
These questions can feel heavy. They can stay in your mind for a long time, and sometimes they make people feel tired. Not tired in the body, but tired in the mind. Many people feel pressure from time. They feel that time moves very fast. Days pass quickly, months pass quickly, and they feel like they are not moving forward.
This feeling of being too late can happen at any age. It is not only for older people. Young people feel it too. Students feel it. People with jobs feel it. From the outside, life may look fine, but inside, people can feel unsure and lost.
Many people believe that change must be big. They think change means everything must be different. A new job, a new place, a new life. When change feels big, it feels scary, and fear makes people wait. They wait for the perfect time. They wait until they feel ready.
But the perfect time often never comes, and while people wait, they feel more and more stuck. That is why today we want to slow everything down. We are not here to push you. We are not here to tell you what to do.
This is not a motivational speech. This is not about success or money. This is just an honest conversation about life. We want to talk about small changes, quiet changes, changes that feel possible.
Learning English is a good example. Many people say, "I'm too old to learn English. My English is very bad. I should have started earlier." But learning has no deadline, and starting late is still starting.
Every small step matters. Listening today matters. Trying again tomorrow matters. You don't need to be fast. You just need to continue. If you are listening right now, This is already a small change, and small changes can slowly change your life.
Before we continue, we just want to say thank you again for listening. If you enjoy Better English, you can like this episode. You can also subscribe to the podcast, only if it feels right for you.
Thank you for being here with us today. In the next part, we will talk more deeply about feeling stuck in life and why so many people believe they are too late. Let's continue together. In this part, we want to talk about a feeling that many people know very well. It is the feeling of being stuck. You want to move forward, but you feel like you cannot. Being stuck does not always mean that nothing is happening in your life. Sometimes life looks normal from the outside. You wake up, you go to work or school, you do what you need to do. But inside, you feel something is missing. You feel like you are not growing, and this feeling can stay with you for a long time.
Yes, many people think being stuck means doing nothing, but that is not true. You can be very busy and still feel stuck inside. You do many things every day, but none of them feel new. None of them feel exciting. Everything feels the same. And slowly, this feeling can make you tired. Not tired in your body, but tired in your heart and mind.
When people feel stuck, they often start thinking about time. They look back at their past. They think about what they did and what they did not do. They say things like, "I should have started earlier. I wasted too much time. Now it's too late."
This kind of thinking can be very strong, and it can be very painful, because you cannot change the past. No one can. But many people spend a lot of time thinking about it. They replay old decisions in their mind. They imagine different lives, different choices.
And the more they think like this, the more stuck they feel, because their energy goes into the past, not into the present. Thinking about the past is normal. Everyone does it. But living in the past can stop you from moving forward.
Another big reason people feel stuck is comparison. People compare their life to other people's lives.
They compare their job, they compare their money, they compare their relationships, and they compare their progress.
Social media makes this very easy. You open your phone and you see other people's success. You see big smiles, you see achievements, and then you look at your own life and you feel behind.
But what we see online is only a small part of reality. People share their best moments, not their doubts, not their fear, not their slow days. So, when you compare, you are not comparing the full picture. You are comparing your real life to someone else's highlights.
This comparison often creates one strong sentence in the mind: I'm too late. People believe this sentence very deeply. They believe that life has a schedule and they missed it.
They think there is a correct age to change jobs, a correct age to learn new skills, a correct age to start something new. And when they feel past that age, they stop trying. But life does not work like that. There is no single timeline. People grow at different speeds. They learn different lessons at different times. Some people find their path early. Others find it later. And both are okay.
Feeling stuck can also come from fear. Fear of failure, fear of mistakes, fear of looking foolish. People think, what if I try and fail? What if people judge me?
So, instead of trying, they stay where they are. Not because they want to, but because it feels safer. Staying still can feel comfortable, but after some time, it also feels painful.
This happens a lot with learning English. Many people want to improve, but they are afraid to speak. They are afraid to make mistakes, so they wait. They say, I will start later.
And later becomes next month, next year, or never. The truth is, mistakes are part of learning. No one learns without them.
Feeling stuck does not mean you are weak. It does not mean you failed. It means you care. It means you want something more. That feeling can be uncomfortable, but it can also be a sign that change is possible.
The problem is not feeling stuck. The problem is believing that being stuck means the end. Being stuck can also be a pause, a moment to think, a moment to notice what you really want.
And it's important to say this clearly. Feeling stuck does not mean it is too late. It only means something needs attention. Change does not start with big actions. It starts with awareness, with understanding how you feel.
In the next part, we will talk about how change really happens, not in big steps, but in small, realistic ones.
Steps that feel possible, steps that fit into real life.
In this part, we want to talk about change itself. Not big change, not fast change, but real change. The kind of change that people can actually do. Many people think change must feel exciting. They think it must start with strong motivation. They wait to feel ready. They wait to feel brave. But real change often feels quiet. Sometimes it even feels boring. And that is okay.
Yes, movies and social media show change as something dramatic, a big decision, a big moment, a big speech. But in real life, change usually looks very different. It looks small, it looks simple, and sometimes it looks slow.
Real change often starts with one small decision, a decision that does not feel special, but it feels honest. For example, someone may decide to wake up 10 minutes earlier, or to go for a short walk, or to listen to English for a few minutes a day.
These actions do not look impressive, but they are important because they are possible, and possible actions are powerful. When something feels too big, people avoid it, but when something feels small, people try.
Another important part of change is accepting that progress is not straight. It goes up and down. Some days feel good, other days feel difficult. Many people stop because they have one bad day. They think, I failed.
But one bad day does not erase progress. It is just one day. Everyone has them. Real progress comes from continuing even when motivation is low, especially when motivation is low.
This is true for learning English too. Some days you understand a lot. Other days you feel confused. You forget words. You feel slow. That does not mean you are getting worse. It means your brain is working.
Learning is not always comfortable. Sometimes your brain feels tired. Sometimes it feels messy. That is normal. Growth often feels uncomfortable before it feels easy.
Small steps also help people build trust in themselves. When you do something small every day, you start to believe, I can continue. This belief is very important because without it, people give up too early.
Many people say they lack motivation, but often they lack confidence. They don't trust themselves to continue. Small steps help build that trust, slowly, quietly.
Change also requires patience, and patience is not easy. We live in a fast world. People want fast results. But real change takes time, and time is not the enemy. Time is part of the process.
When people say, I'm too late, they often forget something important. Time will pass anyway, so the question is not, is it too late? The question is, what do I do with the time I have?
That question changes everything because it brings focus back to the present, and the present is the only place where change can happen. You cannot change yesterday. You cannot control tomorrow, but you can choose one small thing today.
That small thing could be listening to English. It could be writing a few sentences. It could be speaking a little, even if it feels uncomfortable. You don't need to do everything. You only need to do something.
Another part of change is being kind to yourself. Many people are very hard on themselves. They use strong words inside their head. Words like, I'm lazy, I'm stupid, I always fail.
These words do not help. They only make change harder. Being kind to yourself does not mean you stop trying. It means you support yourself while you try.
Think about how you talk to a friend. If your friend is learning something new, you don't shout at them, you encourage them. You deserve the same kindness.
Change is not about becoming someone else. It is about becoming more yourself, step by step, day by day. And every small step matters, even when it doesn't feel like it.
In the final part, we will reflect on everything we talked about today, and we will talk about hope, not loud hope, but quiet, steady hope.
Hope that feels real, hope that you can carry with you.
Now, as we come to the final part of today's episode, we want to slow down again. We talked about many things: feeling late, feeling stuck, and how change really happens. All of these topics are connected, and they all lead to one simple idea: it is not too late.
Yes, that sentence may sound small, but it can change the way people think. It is not too late to start again. It is not too late to learn. It is not too late to grow. Change does not need permission. You don't need to be a certain age. You don't need to have a perfect plan.
Many people wait for confidence before they take action, but confidence often comes after action, not before. When you take one small step, even a very small one, you send a message to yourself. You say, "I am still trying."
And that message is powerful because it changes how you see yourself. You stop seeing yourself as someone who is stuck. You start seeing yourself as someone who is moving. Movement does not need to be fast. It only needs to continue.
We also want to remind you of something important. Everyone's life looks different. Everyone's path is different. Some people change early, some people change later, and some people change many times. All of these paths are valid.
If you feel behind, that does not mean you failed. It only means your path is still unfolding. Life is not a straight line. It is full of pauses, turns, and restarts.
Learning English is a good example of this. Some days you feel progress, other days you feel slow. But every day you listen, your brain is working, even when you don't notice it.
So if you are listening to this podcast, we want you to know something. You are not wasting your time. You are investing it. Investing in understanding, investing in confidence, investing in yourself.
It's okay if you don't know exactly what you want to change in your life yet. Clarity often comes later. For now, it is enough to be open. Open to learning, open to trying, open to the idea that things can improve.
Hope does not need to be loud. It does not need big words. Sometimes hope is quiet. It simply says, "I will keep going." And that is enough.
Before we finish, we want to say thank you again for listening. We really appreciate you being here today with us. If you enjoy listening to Better English, you can like this episode. You can also subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss future conversations, only if you want to.
Yes, thank you for spending this time with us. We hope this conversation helped you feel calmer, more hopeful, and more confident.
Remember, it's not too late to change your life. Even small changes matter. Even quiet steps count.
We're glad you're here. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk again soon. Your English journey does not end here. Watch more videos and keep practicing.